Senpai, please don't touch me there.
The panties are dropping.
Bye guys, I'm good.
Hello everybody, welcome to the UPSB Talkshow. I am Hobby Logics, or Hobby, joined with Reason, Tigris, and we don't have Jackie here, right? Jackie,
No,
rest in peace, Jackie.
ripping Jackie.
But in any case, our special guest today is Baron. So,
That's
first of all, I want to point out real quick, Reason, do you want to talk about what's up with your moderator status real quick?
Yeah, I could go over that real quick. I mean, I'm not gonna expand on this too much, but basically, yeah, I retired as a moderator from UPSB, and I've decided to just kind of cut down activity there. But I'll still be spinning quite a bit. I have a video, an update video on all that. So if you want details, you can go into that. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. All right. So also, it's been a while since we made a podcast, and that's because, first of all, my laptop needed to get fixed, so that took a while, and we couldn't get together during December because a lot of us were busy, and I don't know, you had to like go. A lot of you guys have school, and then you go home, so I had to do some stuff. And our new talk show format will be 30 to 40 minutes of question and answer for this episode, at least spread out through 3 separate videos, because we feel like it would be a lot more interesting for you guys not to like just sit there and watch a video forever, unless if you want to watch more, you can continue on. We have old Korean spinners spinning in the background right now, and we have these awesome pro gods.
Well, not really.
Well, not really.
Elite
They're
skills.
not, they're not
Yu-Gi-Oh.
gods, but they're better than like
Better than most of
70%
Yu-Gi-Oh.
of the world.
better than you.
Ooh,
Oh.
that hurts. That hurts.
Well, in any case, Baron, do you want to introduce yourself a little before we go into
Yeah, sure. So, guys, I'm Baron. I joined UPSB in 2008. If you don't know that, I'm actually kind of old. I spun I'm starting my 7th year of pen spinning now. I've been probably one of the most consistently active people in the community, and I don't represent UPSB anymore. I represent another board, LPSA, but I still visit UPSB quite often. I interact with its members frequently, so I'm kind of in between both. But in terms of official business, I reside myself with LPSA.
Official business.
Official business, like
Serious
wow.
business, man.
like business,
Pen
World
spinning is
Tournament,
serious
World Cup
business.
business.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think I meant the mafia.
No, there's no such
Whoa.
thing as a mafia.
Isn't that what LPSA? Never mind.
What?
Shh, 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 shh,
It's a
shh,
secret, guys. Don't say anything.
Guys, it's a secret.
All right. In any case, now that we can jump into the Q&A section, Soren asks, "How do you make a combo, finisher, starter, and all that stuff?" He actually has a really long page. We'll probably summarize some of this since it's pretty long. So I guess in general, how would you start making a combo?
You don't really start making a combo, you just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah.
I think to begin with, like, even planning for a combo, you have to look at other pen spinners do it, because there is a certain way to structure a combo. For example, like, most people don't start with a backfall, for example, straight up. People either put that in the middle or towards the end. So there is like kind of an unsung rule about how people make a combo. So I think watching to get an idea of what tricks you can put where is a good start.
Like typically it's always an easy trick and then ends with a hard trick. Like starts with what's it called, a thumb around reverse, and then ends with a tight high tua kind of thing.
Yeah. I do.
Very good example.
I mean,
Oh, okay. Just end with a thumb around reverse again.
Or okay, for a more relevant example, it's you start with the high tua and then you end with a double high tua. So I guess that example makes a bit more sense.
Nah,
No.
Yeah.
nah.
Finishers for a combo.
Starting
I
with
don't
the
know.
high Tua, I don't think that's good.
But anyways, back to the question.
Anyways.
How do you practice pen spinning? You just spin and like watch a lot of pen spinning videos, I guess.
I mean, you film
To
a
be
lot
able
of it,
to
right?
practice for it, like you have to be interested in practicing for it. So like if you're always out of ideas, it's gonna be something really painful that you're gonna start to put yourself through every day. So like I feel if you're able to make yourself enjoy it, practicing will be less of a chore and more just something that you like to do every day. So I guess finding something in pen spinning that you like about it is kind of more important than actually practicing.
yeah,
Yeah, that's actually
I agree with that. Like for me, I mean, there are certain things I want out of pen spinning. Like I don't think I have the difficulty that I want in my combos, but I have fun just practicing power, even though I'm not really that good at it. But you know, if I'm ever annoyed with something, I just do that instead. I just practice power, and I don't know. That's what keeps me happy with it. So find something like that that you can enjoy.
So like a long term goal.
Um, well, I mean, a long-term goal will help you in some senses, but I think just finding the thing that I don't know, the thing that you can do over and over that's still fun. See, that's what it is for
that's for me. I
me.
think
The
Sonic Rock.
consistency.
for me, I think it's more of a long-term goal, having that motivation and watching like these spinners that are much better than you, and having a goal to be as good as them or do a certain thing that they do really well, and
I mean,
that
you gotta
sort of
start
drives
with
me, I
that,
guess.
don't you?
Hmm?
You gotta start with that at least, right? Like,
Yeah.
you just don't want to be like, I don't know, oh, I'm gonna change this pen spinning world.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. No, of course
I
not.
have changed the pen spinning world.
In a different way.
In a different way.
In a bad in a very negative way. Sorry guys.
All right. So where do you guys practice?
At my
Uh
desk.
where do I practice? Like depends what practice is.
I
Like
mean,
practicing for a specific thing or just spinning for leisure.
I mean,
Because like I kind of categorize those in different things. Like practicing to me means like not wanting to do it and sitting down and just doing it because it's for your own good versus like just casual spinning, right? Which is what I prefer to do.
Mhm.
So casual spinning, I do it anywhere really. I filmed pen spinning while taking a making a dropping a B.
I'll bleep
Where'd
it
your
all
practice
in.
reason?
Yeah, I practice anywhere. I mean, well, I guess a lot of times if I'm practicing power, and that's usually what I do to pass the time, I'll just do that wherever I am, as long as, you know, I don't have the risk of losing my pen or something. I don't often do palm spins over a cliff because that's dangerous. But
Cliffs are kind of dangerous already.
yeah, I mean, you don't want to lose your pen down that either.
Don't lose yourself either.
But
No, more importantly, we're talking about losing a pen here, not about yourself.
Okay.
I find that if I'm really trying to practice something specific, the best place for that is at my desk at school. And what I'll do is I'll listen to a random podcast or something because I have trouble watching things
Is it our
while
podcast?
no, not our podcast.
Listen to yourself speak.
I wouldn't do that. I listen. I've got a lot of different things that I listen to, but it's best to have something to entertain yourself, but still be able to focus on the pen spinning too. because that only takes like my visual attention really, while I can still listen to something and pay attention to that. So yeah, find something like that if that's the way you practice, I guess.
That's a good point actually, because like I realized that for a lot of my leisure spinning time, or even when I'm recording a combo, for example. So what I do is I usually have a preview open of my webcam. Like I always spin in front of my webcam, and beside that I have a collab playing usually. So I kind of like watch both at the same time, going back and forth. Because like the collab, I guess, kind of gets me into the mood for it, but it doesn't take away too much of my own attention from my own pen spinning. You know?
Yeah.
Yee.
I think, isn't the best way for you to practice a lot of time is where you film sometimes? Because once you get used to like where you film, a lot of time like one time, you know how Ray's had like the problem of stretching his arm further since it's so used to like having his elbow close to him, right? So I guess practicing where you film is sometimes helpful as well.
Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be like,
On your desk.
yeah, like if we take that example, he could just practice anywhere, but just practice with his arm extended out more.
That's
So I
true.
don't really think like you have to necessarily be in that environment. You just have to like kind of match the conditions for that.
Yeah, but it's always helpful to have that preview window, right? It's always to like in order to like see what you're doing and see how it looks from that angle.
Mm-hmm. Like I know if it's going off cam or like if a trick looks ugly, rather
I mean,
than
like,
finding out after film. Sorry, go on.
yeah. Generally, like when you like film or practice, like filming in a lower position, like your hand on a lower position, is like
How?
way easier.
How low are we talking? Like,
Um, um,
no pun intended.
All right.
Like,
Well,
lower,
yeah,
lower,
it makes
lower
sense
than the
because
desk.
it's actually if anyone actually does any power tricks or know how to do some, it's actually a lot easier to do it when you're standing rather than if you're like right over a desk, especially if the desk is pretty high.
I think like for me, power tricks, there's a lot of pressure if you do it standing up because like if you fall, you have to bend over twice as much to grab the pen.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think like the most comfortable thing for me is sitting cross-legged on the ground and doing it right over my lap. That's most comfortable for me, just for power trick though.
A lot of times what I do is I just like stand over my bed and I just like do power tricks over it because I don't have like that fear of like dropping it all the way to the ground.
Do
Instead,
you really do that?
it'll softly land on the bed if you know. So
Wait, you actually stand beside your bed just to do power trick?
no, I don't really do it, but
Mom walks
I'm
in,
just
Hobby,
saying.
what are you doing? Doing power tricks, Mom. I don't want to do it on my desk because I can't lift my arm high enough.
Yeah, I think that you just want to make sure if you're practicing power tricks that you've got enough space for your arm, and I don't know that you're not gonna like hit yourself with the pen while doing it and interrupt the flow.
I mean,
Same
until you get
first.
that consistency.
And the control. The
Ye
control.
isn't it the same?
Control and consistency. I don't think.
Oh,
they're
okay,
exactly
okay, yeah.
Okay.
You guys wanna
Okay, yeah.
choose
Okay,
next?
okay.
Okay.
Okay, so reading this guy's. What are you practicing? A new link?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to talk about like practicing linkages or?
Practicing new linkages?
I mean, it's similar to just
The
practicing
easiest way is
Unix.
to the easiest way is to just look at other people, like other spinners' videos, and like try to copy that, and then make that your own by rearranging the tricks and all that stuff.
I mean, there's always like for linkages at least, I've always found that there was like these tiny little things that can help you learn it.